I'm one of the neuro-oncology clinical nurse specialists at King's College Hospital, and it's a great pleasure to have Matt here with me, who's the support officer at the Brain Tumour Charity. So, Matt is a support worker for patients and loved ones who are going through a brain tumour diagnosis from the ages of 16 and above. And he has kindly agreed to meet us today to go through the amazing support that they can offer to patients and loved ones. So,
Hi, Jessica.
thank you so much. So, I'll jump into the first question if that's okay. What services can patients and loved ones expect or be offered if they were to come to reach out to you for help?
So when people reach out to us, so we have three teams within support. So we have the children and families team, which goes up to the age of 16. We then have our young adults team, which is 16 to 30. And we have our adults team, which is 30 plus. So when people reach out to us, they can reach out by the phone. They can reach out to us through social media, by email, and we also have a live chat function. So when people get in contact with us, we will go through it. It's an open space for people to go through any concerns, practical questions, emotional support. And depending on the nature of the inquiry, we may also signpost where appropriate. Now we have when people reach out for support, we have what people generally would go through is the 10 ways we can help. So part of the 10 ways we can help covers across all the support levels, but some of the things they can inquire about is our benefits and money clinic. We have our online support groups, which are currently through Facebook and Health Unlocked. We also have our counselling service, which has been running since 2022. We've also got information packs that can be sent out directly to someone's house, and they will also receive a electronic copy that they can talk through with family and friends, or send to anyone that wants to maybe learn a little bit more or understand where they can help.
And I think that's fantastic, the wide range of support that can be offered, because I know I have definitely signposted so many patients and loved ones to the Brain Tumour Charity website, and the counselling sessions have been so invaluable where the NHS waiting times have been quite long, and the benefits and welfare is so valuable as well to support them with that financial pressure, stress and burden. Um, so you've already gone through how to access it, and what could be the expected waiting times that one can expect when self-referring?
So through our counselling service, the anyone that would like to access it needs to go through a self-referral form. And once you've had your self-referral form assessment, it's about 4 weeks till you will see someone. Those timings can vary, but currently it is 4 weeks. And then with the benefits and money clinic, the service levels do vary, but what we strongly advise is if you do have any concerns around benefits and finances, is just to book an appointment, because you can always cancel it.
And would you
In ter-
say, sorry,
Oh, so apology. And then in terms of sort of like emails, normally we have about 2 working days to get back to you. Would be one of the expected waiting times, but we normally it is before that.
I mean, when I've used the online support chat, I've certainly had such a quick turnaround in the advice given to me. So that's been so invaluable and helpful. And in terms of the support that you can offer to teenage and young adults, is there anything specific that you've identified that's quite common that's offered to those that are under 18?
So in regards to the support for those specific age groups, so we do. There are lots of people that want connection to sort of speak to others, and if there is, so we have our online support groups, which are monitored by our support team. And we also, for anyone over the age of 16, we have our tea and talks, which take place. We run them in the early evening, and they people can sign up, and it's gives people that hour to connect with other people who may be going through something similar to what they're going through. And there are also a host of good organisations that we would also refer people on to if connection is something they're looking for as well.
That's great. And my last question is, if you had anyone who reached out to you that wanted support or advice, would there be any top tips or advice you'd give them, going into a consultation, for example, or just in general?
Some of the things we do have lots of resources online that do help with this. If you're going into a consultation, we would say write down your questions, and don't be afraid to ask them. We appreciate that these consultations can be very nerve-wracking for both patient and carer. So if you have any worries, concerns, or you've got a question on your mind, we would say do ask them. And I think another important fact is you're reaching out for support, so you're doing the right thing. It's good to talk, and we are here if it's for emotional support, if it's for practical support. It could be you want to talk to us just to help kind of plot what your next steps are. We're here to do that. You can bounce ideas off of us. So do reach out through whichever service you feel most comfortable with, because we appreciate some people do prefer the phone, some people prefer social media, and some people would prefer to access through our live chat. And we're here to talk things through. And I would also say on our website, look through the resources. So if you are supporting a loved one, or you're helping support a family, and you want to know how can I best support them, we've got tips for stuff like that. And I would just have a read through. When you go onto our website, we have a search bar which will take you through topics that will include, articles, which will include top tips, and just have a read through. And if you want any sort of help and support with that, reach out to the support team. We're a small team, but we will be there to help where we can.
That's amazing, and absolutely. And just to let everyone know, I'm going to put all the links in the comments below, so you can access the Brain Tumour Charity and all the wonderful services that they have to offer and information and support that they have. Matt, thank you so much for your time. That's been amazing.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me on. Really appreciate it.